Hello, I'm Joe Clores, and I am the director of the Holmdel Theatre Guild's final production of this school year. 4 years is awfully long. This was supposed to be our fall production, but due to pandemic concerns, it had to be postponed, so now it's our spring production. It's also a world premiere, written by my son, Brian Clores. Brian agreed to write a piece that could be adapted to a variety of different situations given our circumstances. So it allowed us to continue our tradition of bringing theater to our school community. This piece is billed as a play in vignettes and explores the different challenges and experiences of high school students. And after some cast shuffling from the fall and a challenging rehearsal period, we are finally ready to present our finished product. We hope you enjoy it, and hopefully we will be back to normal next year with our usual 3 productions. So stay tuned.
And we're on in 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, Bulldogs!
Happy Wednesday!
We've got a great show coming up for you, don't we, Gabriella?
We sure do, Jeremiah. We have the latest on the football field fanatic, an eyewitness who says he knows the identity of the vandal.
Oh boy, that sounds like a doozy. Plus, what's really in the food at the cafeteria? The answer may surprise you.
All this and more coming at the top of the hour.
Only on MHS TV.
And we're clear, back in 15.
Caleb!
What?
What happened to the tease about Mr. Cunningham?
The tease?
Yes, the tease. We're leading off with that story. Why was it cut from the prompter?
Oh, well,
Caleb!
One,
Caleb.
2, 3.
what?
What are you doing?
1, 2, 3.
I don't know.
I asked you, what are you doing?
1, 2, 3.
Oh, I don't know, well...
Come on.
1,
You were
2, 3.
blabbering!
1, 2, 3.
What did I tell you about blabbering?
you
1,
said,
2,
no
3.
blabbering.
No blabbering, that's right.
1,
No
2,
blabbering.
3. 1, 2, 3.
Now let me ask you one more time, and without any of the blabbering.
1, 2, 3.
What happened to the tease about Mr. Cunningham?
1, 2, 3.
Oh, well,
1, 2,
Without the
3.
blabber, Caleb, without the blabber.
Nicole
2,
said we were
3.
playing from the prompter.
Where? What?
1, 2, 3.
Oh,
1, 2, 3.
Caleb, here's what I need you to do.
1, 2, 3.
I need you to...
1, 2,
Hey, whatever
3.
this is, wait.
My levels are
1, 2, 3.
How could you possibly know that?
because I'm a
1, 2,
professional and I
3.
know when I'm not getting picked up like one.
1, 2, 3.
I need you to walk through that door,
1,
go into the control
2,
room, and tell
3.
Nicole that if she wants to break the biggest news story of
1,
the semester,
2, 3.
then I should advise she comes talks to me face to face.
1,
Because
2,
frankly,
3.
what are we doing here if this isn't the biggest news story all week?
1, 2, 3.
And the only reasonable explanation for all of this is that you're all trying to
1,
undermine my
2,
journalistic
3.
integrity. Do you
Well,
understand?
1, 2, 3.
well, she probably heard you since your mic is already on.
1,
Go.
2, 3. I don't know. It sounds fine to me.
Okay, well, I know it isn't. Watch. La. La.
It sounds fine.
Okay, well, I know it isn't. My bass is too low, my treble is too high, and my mids don't know what they're doing. Can you please get me a new mic or find out what's wrong with this one? Because it's not your voice. It's going out to the entire school now. Is it?
Nope.
Good, thank you so much.
Nope.
It's 68 in here, isn't it?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't you play dumb with it's 68 in here, isn't it?
68 words on the prompter, 68 specks of dust in the room.
Degrees.
Celsius, Kelvin, what?
68 degrees Fahrenheit. Don't you play around with me.
Ah, degrees Fahrenheit.
Well,
Well, I don't have a thermometer on me.
I am reporting my tail off in here and I'm sweating like a... I don't know.
Pig?
Well, pigs don't sweat, so no.
That's so.
I have specifically requested that it is 65 degrees in here when we're live.
Okay, well, my vocal cords need to be warmed up in order to adequately report the news.
Of course they do.
So I set it at a far more reasonable 68.
Well, then I guess I'm just going to have to talk to the morning janitor about that, aren't I?
I've already talked to Mr. Williams. It's done.
Who's Mr. Williams?
The janitor?
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to talk to him about that then, aren't I?
You can try, but he likes me a lot more than he likes you.
Why is that?
Well, for starters, you just call him the janitor and you don't know his name.
I do know his name.
Oh, really? What is it?
It's,
I just said it.
it's...
Not
it's,
even 30 seconds ago, I just said it.
Well, whatever. You're the one who has to sit next to me. Enjoy the lukewarm, heavy droplets of precipitation flying off my brow.
It's perspiration, dummy.
Okay, first of all,
Nicole, what are we...
I don't know how many times I need to tell you both this. If there's a mic clipped onto you, it's very likely it's on and we can hear everything that you're saying.
Good. So that I don't have to repeat myself.
Second of all, Gabriella, there's nothing wrong with your levels. Your mic is fine, your sound is fine. And even if it wasn't fine, you'd have no way of knowing that because you can't hear your voice amplified from out here. You can only hear the sounds coming out of your mouth. So if you have a problem with that, you have a problem with your voice, not the levels.
Well, I am a professional, so...
No, you're not. You're actually not.
Well...
And as far as the story on Mr. Cunningham goes,
Yes, please fill me in.
as I said in this morning's meeting, we can't just announce that the gym teacher has a drug problem just because somebody saw a duffel bag in the back of his car.
It's not announcing there's a drug problem. It's raising reasonable suspicion that something's afoot.
It's not reasonable suspicion.
And by uncovering our findings, we will have leverage to dig deeper and find the larger truth. And what are we doing here if we're not uncovering the larger truths?
What larger truth, Jeremiah?
I don't know yet. That's why we have to uncover it.
Were you listening at all in this morning's meeting?
I resent that accusation. You know I need to get into the proper headspace before going live.
Unless the temperature is wrong, in that case, all bets are off.
Oh, don't you start with me. Did you know about the thermostat tampering?
I don't care. I really don't.
Well, as producer, I advise you start caring because it's impeding on the overall quality of the show.
Got another one here.
Finally!
Gabriella, there's nothing wrong with your mic.
Well, we're gonna figure that out now, aren't we?
But I'm still not done with the temperature issue.
Well, the thermostat's locked, so there's nothing we can do about it now.
Well, then I'm gonna need someone to blow my forehead. These lights they're just unbearable. Caleb!
Yes, on it.
Unbelievable.
Nicole, I was gonna tell you that Ryan, the eyewitness of the football field
Yes, spit it
tonight
out,
story,
Caleb.
he might not have a full account.
What kind of issue does he have?
He might not have seen what he said he saw.
What?
I'll just call him in. Ryan, can you come in here?
La! How's that?
It really just sounds fine.
See, so it was the mic?
No, I don't think that
Yeah,
it was.
Yep, it was the mic. You fixed it. Congratulations. Yay, Avery.
Hey.
What's the problem, Ryan?
Well, you know how I said I saw a guy who was sneaking around the bleachers last Friday night?
Yeah.
And you know how I said I thought it might be the football field fanatic?
Yes.
Well, it sort of didn't happen exactly like that.
Well, Ryan, what did it happen like then?
Well, it was just me and Omar and Grant behind the bleachers last Friday night, and we didn't see anyone else.
You didn't see anyone else, or you didn't really see anyone else?
We didn't see anyone else.
Perfect.
Ryan, I'm gonna ask you this once. I want you to be honest with me. Are you the football field fanatic?
No!
That is Omar the football field fanatic?
No!
Jeremiah, none of them are the football field fanatic.
But we don't know that yet. We might be on the verge of a confession here.
It wasn't us!
Why would you lie about seeing someone behind the bleachers?
Well, Grant said if I brought you a scoop for the morning news that...
What?
that maybe you'd go out with me or something.
Oh my god.
Ryan, please leave now and go back to doing whatever it was that you were doing.
No, wait. We might still have something here. Ryan, what were you and your friends doing on Friday night behind the bleachers?
Nothing.
Sounds like they're up to no good. We might have something here.
Ryan, please leave now.
So, is that a yes to going out with me?
It's a no.
Well, it was a good try anyway.
No, it wasn't. It really wasn't. Okay, we're sticking to the weather, the lunch menu, and the upcoming calendar.
Come on.
I think we should talk about which Ivy League schools kids are going to be studying at over the summer to get a head start on college credits. We can start with me.
No. Please, don't do any of that. What did I say? We're sticking to the weather, the lunch menu, and the upcoming calendar.
Come on, am I the only one with any journalistic urgency here?
Jeremiah, you're a 17-year-old in a high school television studio next to a Color Wars t-shirts closet that no one wanted from the last 5 years. Please, come back down to earth and take it down several notches. Caleb, get the prompter updated.
Let's drop the fanatic story. Let's bump up the calendar and the weather. We're back in 1 minute.
Caleb, it's 68 degrees in here. We've lost all of our lead stories, and I am livid. I am pouring with sweat. Please do not stop plotting.
Aw, don't worry, Jeremiah. No one's going to be paying attention to you. This is going on my reel for college. I might just cut you out of it entirely.
It's all just a game too, isn't it? Just some audition tape for some bigger and better things? Is it so wrong that I'm trying to elevate the integrity of this program?
Elevate it all you want. I don't eat school lunch anyway.
Okay, we're back in 15 seconds. You two ready?
Yep.
Just one more, Caleb.
Okay, starting with camera B at the top. First story is the morning news.
Got it.
Yes, the morning news. What would the school be without the morning news?
And we're on in 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, Bulldogs.
Happy Wednesday.
Hi, it's me. You see, I tried texting you, but I didn't get anything back. I'm sure that you know that, though, since, you know, like, it's your phone, or whatever. Look, I just want to figure out all of this, whatever this is. Like, I don't know, it just seems really weird. Like, it seems so weird to keep texting your girlfriend and just to not get anything back from it, you know? Like, and then for you, it's got to be really weird too, because you know you're getting all these notifications and you just can't respond to them. You know, I read a study that said that whenever you get a notification, something like goes off, not like your phone going off, but like something in your brain that goes off, like a chemical gets released. And from what I know, it's really hard to resist that. So for me blowing up your phone like this, I mean, your brain's got to be going crazy right now. I know my brain's going crazy right now with all of this, whatever this is. It's just too much. Endorphins, that's it. That's the thing in your brain? Wait, no, it's not. No, I'm thinking of dopamine. I remember that because the thing that I saw said it, and it kind of sounds like dope, which is like, it means drugs, and dopamine's kind of like a drug, and kind of like the same thing, you know? Is that where you get the word dope? Like, did it come from dopamine? Also, like, what exactly is dope? Because I feel like whenever you hear someone say the word dope in like a movie or whatever, they always mean like more than one drug. So does dope mean like more than, does it really mean more than one drug, or is it like a specific drug? Also, it was like, where exactly, like, we say the word dope when we mean something is cool too, so did that come from drugs? Did it come from dopamine? Maybe, hear me out now. Maybe we say something is dope just because we mean something is cool, and we say that because, you know, drugs are cool, not that drugs are cool, just like generalized drugs which are cool, and okay. My point is, tracking the origins of words is something that interests me. No, that's not my point. My point is, I would really like for you to call me back, please, or text me back, or just something. I just really want to figure out whatever this is. That's all. That's all, really. Okay, so enjoy the dopamine hit that I gave you with this little notification, and I'll talk to you soon, I hope. Okay. All right. Goodbye.
Ugh, what a dirtbag. What are those, peanuts?
Pistachios. You want a break?
Yep. Finally, 4 hours in. Can you believe that? Work a 5.5-hour shift and get a break that far in.
Sucks.
It does suck. What is that, like 72, 73%? I don't know, somewhere in there.
Sure.
I mean, like, if I'm the manager of anything ever, which I know, slim chance, but like, you gotta even out people's days.
Facts.
You wait until 70% of the way through to start a person's break? I mean, you're basically a sadist.
Oh yeah?
It's not that I can't stand for 4 hours. That's not it. It's the mental gymnastics you go through each and every shift. I mean, you plan it all out, and you get in that headspace, which, like, already you're counting the minutes to your death.
Right.
And you take how long your shift is, and you divide it up, and you count on how much left in your shift, and how much longer left in your break.
Sure.
And you force your mind with a strength you didn't know was possible to possess. And you make yourself believe that you can get through this dark time ahead for this specific amount of time. And that time comes, and the anticipation is so massive, you didn't think you had it in you. You doubted yourself the whole time. When that customer came up and complained that the ice was too cold, you could have snapped! That could have been it, right then and there. No 2 weeks, no nothing. Toss your visor up in the air, spit in the guy's face, and say peace out. But sadly, you didn't.
Nope.
But that midpoint, it came and went. Poof! No one came to relieve you of your duty, and you are in uncharted territory. Your mind is going to some crazy places. You're thinking, that's it. They forgot about me. No one's coming. My shift will never end. My life is meaningless, and we are going to die. That's what 72% of a break will do to a person. So, how far in are you?
Like 2.5 hours?
Seriously?
Yeah.
How'd you do that?
How'd I do what?
Go on break early.
Well, I'm not really on break.
You're not?
Not really.
So what are you doing back here then?
I just decided to sit.
You're seriously not on break?
No, not technically, I guess.
And they know about this?
I mean, I really don't know. No one's ever told me I couldn't sit back here right now, so...
Unbelievable. This pizza tastes like disappointment.
I don't know, you're still eating it.
Well, it's here, and it's free, so...
No protein in pizza. Makes you feel even worse.
So what's your solution? Oh, you mean the ones you're throwing in the trash?
Just bored?
So go back to work!
Not really feeling it. So, you decided where you're going to be in the fall?
Yeah, probably state. I mean, I got into some better places, but state's a lot cheaper, and, you know, like, I know people there, so that's good, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like a popular pick.
Yeah, tell me about it. Guess who else is going?
Harry Matthews?
You heard?
I did.
When?
Like Tuesday.
You found out on Tuesday and you didn't tell me?
Wasn't aware that I had to.
Oh, please.
But you also didn't ask, like, until now, so...
Well, yes. Aaron Matthews is going, which is not, like, ideal, but I don't know, it's a gigantic school, right? Like, what are the odds we would even run into each other?
I mean, I could try to talk her out of it and say it's infested with guinea pigs.
She hates guinea pigs.
I know.
Like, so much. It's such an irrational fear.
I mean, to be fair, it's just like a more furry mouse.
Newsflash, a mouse is just a furry mouse.
Yeah, but more furry.
So, a guinea pig infestation. You think that'll work?
You know what? I'll do you one better.
Let's hear it.
You can take a pamphlet that you might get in the mail from the school, hop in a Photoshop and put pictures of guinea pigs in every few pages. Like the welcome packet or whatever.
Like the one with the stuff about student life, and there's a student from every ethnicity and background, and they're all best friends.
Exactly. Throw a couple pictures of guinea pigs in every few pages.
Yes.
You know, it might have to work. Every time she considers going there, she'll think of guinea pigs. You have to inception her.
Totally. I think that might work.
Yeah, honestly, you just might have to.
But still, even if she is there, I'm not worried.
No?
No. I'm gonna be in college. Not gonna be in high school. Getting out of this town. Getting out of this freaking pizza shop. I can't stand this place anymore. I can't stand the name Luigi anymore because it brings up memories of here. I don't even play Mario games anymore because it reminds me of Luigi, which reminds me of Luigi's, which reminds me of our stupid logo with the stereotypical Italian man with the big black mustache and goofy white baker hat.
I don't know, I kind of like the little bakery man.
Oh, be quiet.
Come on, this place isn't so bad.
Well, sure, you just get to sit back and throw pistachios all day. What's not to like?
I'm taking a break.
You said it wasn't a break.
I'm taking a pause.
Meanwhile, jerk, I have to squabble with the ever-so-gratifying front of house, pretending that the dad of the chick I went to kindergarten with is just being friendly and not totally hitting on me like some big weirdo creep. These are the people who wait until I'm done filling their drinks and turn back around to them to put a whole $1 in the tip jar. They just want to be sure that I see it. They want me to know that they're one of the good ones who support me because they know what it's like to work a tough job. And they call me honey, like we're in some movie from the 50s where everyone's happy and everything's in black and white. So, to Erin Matthews, I say, do whatever the heck you want because I'm gonna have a good time in college no matter what.
Here, here, good for you.
So, where are you going to be in the fall?
I don't know, here probably.
Oh, not college?
I only gone to a few places, but most of them I can't afford anyways.
Oh, they have assistants for that type of stuff. I mean, you got to do the forms. I know they're annoying, but you just...
I know the forms. Some I can do, but some I just don't have the grades for. You know the scholarships that you think everyone gets?
Like, the President's Scholarship?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't get those.
Oh.
As it turns out, a below-average student like me doesn't really generate much excitement from the university folks.
Well, have you talked to Miss Adams about it?
Yeah.
And?
I mean, I could say that I'm one of those guys that's going part-time, getting his associates in business or undecided or whatever, end up dropping out, working at a place like here, and simultaneously giving my rap career the time and effort it deserves. Or I could skip the middleman and stay here.
Damn.
I'm kidding. Yeah, I'll probably end up there, like those who strove for mediocrity before me and the many that will surely follow.
Rap career?
It's just an example.
Well, I'm sorry for what I said about here.
No, you're right. This place sucks.
Maybe you get something better. You know, like, you could do better than this place.
Maybe.
Or maybe you get to be one of those towny people who stays at that one food service job for like forever, and you get to be assistant manager by default because you just never leave. And everyone comes up with crazy stories about you that you can neither confirm nor deny.
You mean like they do about Chris?
Yeah, well, he's gone now.
Well, I heard he's coming back and he's done exploring himself in Canada.
Now that is some high-class entertainment I would surely be missing.
See, isn't that so much better than going to state and getting to avoid Erin Matthews?
Gotta admit, you're making some points here. I'm really tempted to just drop everything and stay here for the rest of my life.
I really wouldn't know what to do if I was you, honestly. It's one of those coin flip types of decisions. It really nags you at night.
What a conundrum you have put me in.
So, you gonna be here for the summer?
Yeah, for the most part. I might get like an internship or something, but yeah.
Cool. I guess I'll see you around then.
Where are you going?
Break's over. I gotta start slinging some pies. Grab a hold of my destiny.
Okay. Hey Wes,
Yeah?
don't sling pies for too long, okay?
Of course not. Just here to keep you company.
I got second place in the statewide spelling bee championships. Second place. Second place. I lost in the word cymogenous, an adjective, a compound of two Greek words. First being chyma, which means wave, and the second being tricho, which is really just a fancy word for hair. having wavy hair. It actually shares the same root as trichinosis, which is a disease from undercooking pork. Cymoticus. Ordinarily, coming second in a statewide competition would be something to celebrate. I mean, if you were second best tennis player in the state, you'd feel pretty good about it. And actually, I should feel even better about it, since tennis competitions are only open to people who play tennis, which is a pretty small section of the high school population when you think about it. Whereas spelling bees are open to anyone who can, spell. So, really, by that logic, second place. Pretty good. Not bad. See, for anyone else, it would be pretty good. Take a random person out of the crowd, tell them they were second best in the state at something, they'd feel pretty good about it. But I am not a random person. I have been spelling competitively for nearly 5 years at this point. I was told it was my time. I was told I was to come in first. Mostly by my mother. See, what you have to understand is that my mother is a very competitive person by her nature. Which is weird since I don't really consider myself a competitive person by my nature. Obviously, spelling competitively for nearly 5 years at this point would make you think that I am competitive by nature. But I simply think I've just been nurtured to be a competitor. My mother, though, she is competitive by nature. She was the one who always told me I was to be first, since she was first when she was my age. Granted, what she got first in was Miss Teen pageant, so it is a little different. Although, when you think about the amount of tennis players on the state, and the amount of spellers there are on the state, and the amount that just happen to be a teenager and female, I mean, I gotta hand it to her. Pretty impressive to get first. And I know what you're thinking. Why, Miss Olivia, whose mother was Miss Teen 25 years ago? Why literally with spelling bees and not beauty pageants? I mean, it's a fair question. The truth is, I was in beauty pageants as a child. And in a cruel twist of fate, I was not very good at it. I mean, it seems so easy when you watch it on TV, and in a lot of ways it is. You just have to stand up straight, speak in complete sentences, wear clothing that's way too provocative for a child to be wearing. I mean, that's about it. But you can never underestimate the mental urge to just want to sit and wear hoodies, be comfortable. And so I was not good at the pageant. Most of all, I just didn't want to. My mother, though, she was less concerned with me not wanting to do it as much as she was with me not being good at it, which at the time I thought was good enough, since I was able to just do nothing for a while. But as I've grown older, it's become very evident that my worth as a person seems to be judged by the amount of accolades I receive. Case in point, my mother and I came up with a compromise. I was a good speller, she needed me to win something. So the journey began. Yet, here it ends. My mother was, as you'd expect, disappointed to hear that I didn't win. I won't be eligible for another spelling bee like that since I'm almost done with high school. So, for the moment, the spirit of competition seems to have left our house. I won't be going to regionals or the national bee. I'm just being me. I've been asking myself recently if I really wanted to win it. For me, if it didn't matter what my mother thought, would I have wanted it for myself? And I really don't know. I don't know how many things I've actually wanted for myself. I've been so accustomed to doing what my mother told me she wanted for me, or what she explicitly told me she wanted for me. But it's kind of been hard to just step back and think about what I want for me. I want to go to college, I think. I want to have good friends. I want to sit. And I want to wear hoodies. And I want to be comfortable. Towards the end of my pageant days, I remember something my mother said about why I wouldn't have worked out any longer. She said, "You like the really straight hair. That's how I want. Your father's curls made their way into you in that wavy hair. It was never going to work." And so I started spelling. And I spelled my way to the final 2. And I got my word. Cymotricus. Can I have a country of origin? Greek. Can I have a definition? Cymotricus. Having wavy hair. Can you use it in a sentence? Well, her mother had pristine, straight hair to win her the competition. Olivia's was just too cymotricus. So it was never going to work. I am a very good speller. I don't need to prove that to anyone.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
I can. Hi, Phil.
Hi. Hey, how are you?
I'm good. I'm doing okay.
How's your grandmother, or whatever you call her?
Emily? Well, she's okay. She's getting out of the hospital this week. I talked to physical therapy and stuff, but she's good.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool as in that she's getting out of the hospital.
Yeah.
Not cool that she's in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, where exactly are you?
Oh, well, I set up my laptop in the room by grandma's house for her to me. But the connection is really bad, so I'm sorry in advance if I lose you.
That's okay, but like, where exactly are you?
Oh, I'm in Korea.
I'm sorry, I guess I don't really know where that is.
Well, it's basically where you are, but halfway around the world.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a long flight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what city are you in?
It's called Guri.
Guri. I'm looking at maps.
Okay, we'll search up Guri, South Korea.
Guri.
Oh, it's right next to Seoul.
What's Seoul?
The capital of South Korea?
South Korea. Which one is that?
Which one?
Which Korea?
The South one?
No, I mean, is it the good Korea?
The good Korea.
Yeah. Isn't there one Korea that's like way better? Or wait, maybe one that's just way worse?
Well, the North has Kim Jong-un.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dictator?
Oh, so that's probably the bad one.
Probably.
South doesn't have a dictator?
No, we have a president.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I guess.
As far as the presidents go.
Yeah.
Here you are. Good.
Yeah.
Well, it looks far.
It is.
I mean, it looks sort of like a lot of it.
What do you mean?
I don't know, it's just, I don't know, far.
Yeah.
Well, when you get home, you'll have to bring this to me.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, I think you're reading that.
You don't know anything about Korea, do you?
Just that it's far to be there.
Well, you should go up. You know, we got a lot of really cool movies over here. You really like them.
Yeah, but I hate reading.
Oh, you mean like subtitles?
No, I mean in general, I just don't like reading, but yeah, it's such a too, I guess.
Well, then I guess no Korean zombie movies for you.
They got zombie movies over there?
Oh, yeah, real good ones, lots of blood, lots of gore.
Cool.
You're really missing
settled for our third date.
Third date?
Yeah.
Well, we've already had 3 dates counting ice cream.
I was like, how do you guys hear?
Well, I was.
Okay. How about we call that our first half date?
Okay.
And then we've had 2 full dates since then.
So we had 2.5 days.
Yes, and our third and a half date, when we're back home, is our Korean style movie night.
Yeah. Well, I don't know that. I have to tell you something.
What?
I don't really know when I'm coming home.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. You just let me know when I'll pencil you in. Not exactly a suitable calendar.
Maybe I should say, I don't know if I'm gonna come home.
Oh.
My mom, I think she feels really guilty about living with my grandma, and she has been working a lot, so she thinks it just makes sense to stay.
To stay?
Yeah.
In Guru? In Guru?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the main check on is on the movie night. But what do you mean you're staying? You can't just stay. You have school. You have friends.
Well, my mom always says the schools are better in Korea, and now they're here. She thinks it's just good timing.
Good timing. What about all your stuff? Your dad?
Well, my dad is coming up in a couple weeks. He's first remotely. They have an awesome soul, so
What's soul?
capital.
Oh man, this is way too much info to remember.
Yeah.
What about me? I know we haven't been together or whatever for that long, but I don't know. I guess I expected a third and a half date.
I know. And I'm sorry. It's not 100% yet, but it seems to be getting that way. And I want a third and a half date. I do, it's just, I don't know. Maybe I'll learn to realize that I really like 15-hour flights, and I'll come and visit all the time.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'll come and visit here. The city's here a lot in the States.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm sorry. Parents don't seem to realize how long a couple of weeks is. We've only been alive for 16 years.
Yeah. Oh.
What?
What's nothing?
What's wrong?
It's just. It's gonna sound really pathetic.
Okay.
You're just the first girlfriend I've ever had, and now I don't know if we're gonna get another one.
I don't want to break up.
Yeah, but what's the good Korean to say about that?
Listen, is there any way we can talk about this later? I just have a lot going on in my head.
Yeah, sure.
Listen, Phil,
Yeah.
I don't want to tell you that.
Hello?
Hello?
Sophia.
Hello?
Sophia?
Are we ready?
Already? What do you mean already? We've been here for like an hour.
We have not.
What else do we need to do?
Well, I don't know. Let's do the bottle. See if there's any unwanted side effects, weird side effects.
Dude, the whole point of this is to get side effects. That's why we're doing this.
I don't know, like unwanted ones.
I already told you, it's not that kind of thing. Look, man, we don't need to do this.
Come on, Logan, don't flake out on us.
Well, how'd you get the studies?
I told you, I got it from my friend who works at the GNC.
Right.
He says the guys that work there are quite the experimental types.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know. They like to mix stuff together.
And these are the people who trust me with accurate information?
No, I'm trusting my friend who works at the GNC. He's personally vouched for all of this. Any more interruptions?
Just let him finish.
Alright, fine.
Anyway, the guys who pick up the stuff from the trucks, they like to mix things together, make concoctions or whatever. They said when you ingest it, it can let you unlock a part of your brain that gives you what you truly want in life.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm ready, dude.
How does it know what you really want in life?
I don't know.
I think that's kind of where the whole brain thing comes in, you know? Like when you digest it, it's going to go through your brain differently than my brain because our brains are different, you know?
Yeah, but wouldn't it be the same for all of us?
And I don't know, I feel like what I just said would still apply.
Any more interruptions?
No.
Ready?
All right.
Alright, we'll start with a couple sips at first. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Ugh, that's disgusting.
Yeah, definitely not pleasant.
To be honest, I kind of liked it.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's kind of sweet.
Ugh, so weird.
So how long do your friends say it takes to kick in?
Should be pretty quick.
Can I say something?
What?
You guys think Chloe is hot?
Chloe Reed?
Yeah. Like, do you think she'd go out with me?
Like, on a date?
Yeah, well, no, well, yeah, I guess.
I mean, I suppose you have to ask her.
But what if she says no? Or what if something goes really wrong and then she just hates me forever after it? I mean, there's so much that could go wrong. It's kind of crazy when you think about all of it.
Oh, God. Do you think I could work at the GNC?
What?
Or should I work at the GNC?
Do you want to work at a GNC?
I mean, I don't know. It's a lot of pressure. You gotta remember a whole lot of things and talk to a whole lot of people, you know?
Heck, Chloe Reed would go out with someone who works at a GNC.
Really?
I mean, if she won't go out with me, there's gotta be a reason for it, right?
Did you ask her?
I don't want to talk about that.
Can I say something? Do you think anyone's ever gotten a perfect score on the SAT?
Whoa.
Like, I don't know if it's possible, but is it really possible to get a perfect score on the SAT?
I don't know, man. I've never gotten a perfect score on anything. You get perfect scores on things?
Not really, but I think I should. People always tell me how smart I am.
Yeah, dude, you're so smart.
No, you know so many people. Do you know I've never gotten a perfect score on the SAT?
Oh, no. Nobody's ever told me.
See, how do I know it's even possible?
But what about a customer-facing position? Wouldn't that be more ideal in terms of people skills?
Perfection leaves no room for error.
But then again, don't more meaningful relationships happen in smaller group settings? Don't know.
You can't afford to misread anything. One visual flow is all it takes.
I think you need to relax.
What?
I said I think you need to relax.
What are you getting at, Austin?
If he gets that perfect score on the SAT, where does that leave me? I think I know what he's doing.
What's he doing?
I think that he's trying to make a move on Chloe Reed.
What?
Logan, you're making a move on Chloe Reed?
No, I'm not.
I think that he's gonna get that perfect score on the SAT, and he's gonna start parading it around everywhere. He's gonna be showing it to everyone. He'll start showing it off everywhere, and he's gonna be like a magnet, like a big stupid-haired magnet that attracts people like Chloe Reed to you.
I barely know her.
I know your game. You see that look in my eyes, you just want to squash it. You want to see the light go out in me. Well, guess what? I'm not gonna let you do that. No, sir, I'm not gonna let you do that.
I don't want to squash your light.
Can I say something?
Don't squash me.
Do you think I should work at the GNC or should I work at the GNC? You gotta talk to a whole lot of people and do a whole lot of things, a whole lot of pressure. I don't think to be honest, I don't think I'm at the same level with my friend who works at the GNC. I'm just really not.
Chloe Reed would go out with me if if I worked at a GNC.
Are you trying to say that you're going to work at the GNC?
I mean, if it gets Chloe Reed to go out with me, I'm gonna do whatever it takes.
Oh, you think you're so cool, huh? Showing into the GNC, talking all about powders and whatnot? What's it like being you?
Oh, so that's how it is. You want to know how it's like being me, huh?
Yeah, what's it like that you can go everywhere? Go everywhere you want, do anything you want.
You're gonna cheat on the SATs, aren't you?
What?
Whoa.
You're gonna get in all trouble with that records assistant. I bet he can give you all the answers.
I don't think this stuff's doing anything.
Me either. Yeah, honestly, I barely feel a thing.
It's really starting to taste better, though.
Yeah, that's weird, huh? Guess it doesn't really help that Chloe Reed's already dating someone.
Austin, you ever wondered that maybe you're not looking for Chloe Reed per se, but a Chloe Reed type?
What's a Chloe Reed type?
You know, that classic movie archetype. The critic says something like, Brie Larson is as captivating as the Chloe Reed type love interest.
That totally sounds like a review.
So, what you're saying is, I don't even need Chloe Reed.
Right.
Because I could get Brie Larson.
Well,
Austin, you know Brie Larson?
No, I don't. But I probably could.
but maybe you're just trying to fill a Chloe Reed or Brie Larson sized hole in your heart, but actually a lot of people can fill that hole.
That is true. There's a lot of celebrities out there.
Yeah, but there's a lot of real people too.
So, what even is perfection?
Brie Larson.
Why even bother trying to strive for something? That's just a bunch of numbers on a page.
Numbers. So many numbers.
Hey, Logan, have you considered this? Maybe you're not looking for perfection. Maybe you have set this big impossible standard for yourself in your head. And no one else is setting that standard for you except for you. And why even try to achieve perfection when it's something that's completely impossible for people to really achieve? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because the SATs are a metaphor for life. Life doesn't have multiple choice. Life doesn't have math or reading or writing.
Well,
Life doesn't have right turns or wrong turns or left turns. It just has turns. Hit the brake, hit the gas, close your eyes, and let the good times roll.
But what if I never can work at the GNC? Because what if every job you get makes you have experience in that job? But in order to have experience in the job, you need to have a job. So then you never get a job because you've never had a job because you never had experience in that job. So then you just never have a job.
Yeah.
whoa, dude. Whoa.
Yeah. Well, everyone who has a job once never had a job. So someone somewhere out there has been giving jobs to a bunch of worthless children.
I think it's the same guy.
Does he work at the GNC?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Can I say something?
Yeah.
Look, obviously this stuff doesn't really seem to be doing all that much. But I do know this. Logan, you don't have to get a big perfect score in the SATs for us and the people around you to know that you're smart.
Thanks, man. okay?
You know what, Austin?
Yeah?
You have like a lot of girls that would go out with you.
Like, way more than us.
Okay, no, but I wouldn't say that, but sure.
Like, infinitively more than us.
No, well, no, not really.
Well, you can't divide by 0, so...
Well, I wouldn't be dividing by 0, so...
Thanks, guys. That's real good to hear.
Can I say something?
What's up?
No. You're the cool one in the group.
Really?
Yeah, well, I'd say I'm also pretty cool, you know, but I'm like a different sort of cool.
Yeah, but you're the chase guy, Austin.
Oh, yeah, totally.
And I'm the smart guy.
You got that right, smart guy.
So, see you guys tomorrow then, I guess.
Yep.
See ya.
Later.
Cool.
Later.
Bye.
Camera. Take, 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 take. Photos. Next, next, next. Yep, that's the one. Share. Caption. Feeling Wednesday like, nope, not that. Wednesday feels, no, that's stupid. Waking up Wednesday feeling like.
Right. Resent. Open. Thoughts on fall. Never before have leaves seemed so playful. They leap off their branches, pirouetting through the sky, skipping across the pavement. A sunset of colors emerge. Each leaf takes its own journey, expressing itself in its own way, blissfully unaware of the things to come. Edit.
Streams, live, subscriptions. Squilly. Jamie, Mike D, Ansel, Mike F, Fox, Mr. Mustache, Hopper, Chad. Hi Jamie. Hi Hopper. Hi Ansel.
Hitting that 1 p.m. like.
Hi Fox.
With each color, so the leaves intend different things.
Wednesday. Something about hump day?
Sorry, I'm late.
Leaves, branches, prickling. Is that something?
Music.
Do the leaves know winter is near? Can they taste changing air? Do they know that their journey is coming to an end? The seasons will turn over once again, as they've done millions of times to come, and as they will millions of times again. The leaves will dry and rot, and soon they'll be gone. To the trees, this is nothing more than a circle of life, but to each leaf it is the only life they will ever live.
Search.
Wednesday study hall vibes. Good enough. Post.
Jamie, how was your doctor's appointment?
Feed.
Dumpster treasure hunt.
So glad to hear that. Smiley face.
Not really what I expected.
Heart. Next. Next. Heart. Next.
Squilly, can you name the next one Colton?
Next.
Treasure hunt. Landfill.
Heart. Next.
Squilly, can you name the next one Colton?
Heart. Comment. Looks amazing. So jealous.
Landfill. Fall.
Sorry, didn't mean to spam.
If the leaves knew it would all be for nothing, if they knew there wasn't another adventure beyond the earth that they lie in, do you think they'd willingly sprout from the branches of the tree? If they had the choice to make their singular journey, do you think they would?
Next. 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 What's that? Angela? Lara? Allie? Two days ago? Really?
Landfill death statistics.
No, one in the stream.
They
One more round.
Heart, comment. Looks fun, girls. Edit.
Barracuda fish.
Looks like a blast. Edit.
Barracuda fish death statistics. Please, just one more. I just got here.
Looks like...
Fire escape death statistics.
Perhaps we should be glad that the leaves only know about their small, leafy lives. How lucky we are that we get to be a part of the experience, part of them growing up. And maybe if we weren't so impatient, waiting for them to change colors, disappointed with how fast it happens, maybe we learn to be grateful for all the green we had.
Looks like you had so much fun!
Okay, have a good afternoon, everyone.
Edit.
Search for somewhere not here.
Feed,
Live music.
scroll.
Scroll. Refresh.
Delete. Yeah, I'm sure.
It's me again. I'm calling you back. Well, I'm not really calling you back, per se. Look, at first I was honestly really pissed off because I was calling you and texting you and going out of my way to do all of this, and you just weren't responding to any of it. And then I realized after thinking it over a little bit that, you know, if you were ignoring me like this, you know, there's got to be a reason for it, right? And so I went back through in my head, just thinking of all the things that I could have done or did do. Like the time that I said that you didn't look good in that orange shirt you were wearing. That wasn't cool of me. Like, how is it my place to decide who wears what color anyway? Like, I don't have a say in that. It's just, orange isn't really my favorite color, you know? Or that one time we were talking about the sky and the stars and all that, and you said something that was really insightful and really, honestly amazing, probably, but I just said it was dumb. That was dumb. No, not me, not you, that was me. I was dumb. You're not dumb at all. You're like the smartest person I know. And then there was that one time where we were hanging out with Cole and Kayla and Tommy, and I said some things that I maybe shouldn't have said, and maybe had something to do with rounding some sort of bases, and, well, even if the events had occurred as I had described them, would that really be something that a good boyfriend would talk about with a group of friends? Because the answer to that really seems like, oh no. Look, I perfectly understand if you never call me back or if you just never want to talk to me ever again. But I'm going to hold out hope because you really seem like the kind of person who would forgive someone for just being just a total idiot. You're a really good person. And I don't know if I've said this already, but I'm sorry. I really am. Okay. I will talk to you soon, I hope. Bye.
Hey, are you asleep? Okay. Well, obviously I'm not asleep. I'm responding to you. Well, I didn't know if you were sleep talking or something. Sleep talking? Yeah. Is that a thing? Well, sleepwalking's a thing, right? Yeah. So sleep talking. I don't think you can really sleep
talk unless you're sleepwalking, right?
Well, people definitely talk in their sleep.
Yeah, but that's different.
How so?
Well, they're just saying words.
So talking while sleeping.
Yeah.
So sleep talking.
I guess when you put it that way.
But that's not what you're doing right now then, is it?
What?
Like you're fully awake and talking in complete sentences?
Yeah, I'm talking in complete sentences.
Oh, okay. Good.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah. I'm just not really tired.
Do you need any blankets or another pillow or something?
No, I'm okay.
Can we stop whispering now?
I don't know, it's kind of fun.
Yeah, but I can't do it for this long.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Definitely awake. Yeah. Sorry, I just wasn't really tired.
It's okay.
You have a really cool room.
Thanks.
Yeah. I really like the vibes, like all these hanging lights and stuff. It's really cool.
Thanks, yeah. My parents had some extra ones from Christmas, so I decided just to hang them up, and they're in here all the time now.
And you have a fish, which is really cool.
Yeah, that's Sebastian. Him and I are really tight.
Oh, did you name him after the Little Mermaid?
No, I mean, I don't think so. That's a crab.
Right.
Yeah, this Sebastian's a neon tetra.
So why'd you name him Sebastian?
I don't know, it just popped into my head. Doesn't he look like a Sebastian?
I don't know. I guess I've always thought of the Little Mermaid when I think of Sebastian. I don't think I've ever met any human person named Sebastian.
I guess so.
Does he ever get lonely?
What?
Does he ever get lonely?
Why would he get lonely?
Oh, I don't know. He's just in there, all alone.
Yeah, well, the guy at the pet store said that they often come in groups, so my parents said that they could get me a new one soon.
Well, did you ask them?
Yeah, I asked them and they said, well, if I take care of this one first, then we'll discuss it after and maybe get me some more.
Well, I hope he doesn't die of loneliness.
What?
Nothing.
Did you say he's gonna die of loneliness?
No, I said I hope he doesn't die of loneliness.
Why would he die of loneliness?
I don't know. He's just in there, all alone. I'm sorry. It just slipped out.
Jeez.
But don't you ever wonder what he's thinking though? Like, do you wonder if he misses the ocean?
I don't think he's ever been in the ocean. I don't think fish are really capable of missing anything.
I mean, I think you have to believe that all living things with consciousness have the capacity to miss things, right?
Really hung up on this fish, huh?
Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay. Do you have any pets?
No.
How come?
I don't know. I don't think my parents would let me. Also, I think I would get too upset if it died.
Yeah.
So, are you dating anyone?
It's getting really late. Are you sure you're okay? Can we go back to sleep?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm just not really tired, I guess.
It's fine.
Sorry if I'm bothering you.
Oh, it's okay. Dating? No, not really anyone right now. Yeah, I was going out with Logan for a while, but I decided not to anymore.
Oh, what happened with Logan, if that's okay
Oh,
to ask?
yeah, totally. Well, I just got tired of hanging out with him. I thought he was kind of like dumb.
Really?
Yeah, well, not really dumb, more like plain, you know? I don't know. It was like his whole existence was just being on the baseball team and eating cheeseburgers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't really like the whole idea of having a boyfriend to have a boyfriend kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, all he did was play baseball, and then we went to Checkers after.
Did you seriously go to a Checkers?
Yeah, we went out of our way once, as if Checkers was some great destination. Did you know they don't even have indoor dining there? I mean, yeah, I know. They make food inside, but we had to go through the drive-thru, and we had to eat that fast food all crowded in Kevin Durant's Toyota Corolla. It was not fun. I definitely thought there was something better we could be doing on my Friday night.
Totally.
Yeah, exactly. I just can't wait until I get my license. Finally, I'm independent, get to do whatever I want, don't have to rely on some stupid bat-swinging Checkers eating jobs. I mean, they're fine. They're just boring, you know?
Totally.
What about you?
What about me?
Are you dating anyone?
Oh, no.
How come?
Oh, I guess just not.
Well, what about that kid in our math class, algebra, the one with the hair?
Mason?
Yeah, Mason. Oh my gosh, I like how you knew exactly who I was talking about by just saying the kid with the hair.
Well, his hair is crazy. Yeah.
It really is. So you guys are kind of chatty, right?
Oh, no. He's just a guy.
Just a guy, that's it.
Yeah, no, we're like friends. No, like maybe friendly is all.
Uh-huh. Okay. Well, besides his crazy hair, I think you guys would be pretty cute. You should go out with him.
No, he's not for me.
Why not?
Not my type, I guess.
Oh.
Like you said, just another plain guy, right?
Yes. What about, do you remember that kid, Evan? He was in our European history class before he dropped out.
Oh, he didn't drop out. I think his family like moved to Montana or something.
Yeah, whatever. You know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 2 weeks before he left, he came up to me in lunch. This kid has never talked to me in like his whole history of being in the high school with me. And he just comes up to me and you'll never guess what he said.
What did he say?
He came up to me and he was like, hey, since I'm like moving in a few days or whatnot, can we exchange letters?
Exchange
Yes,
letters?
I know.
What is this, like 1937?
I know, right? It was so weird. So I said like something like, oh, I don't know how the mail works, and I left.
Oh my god, I love you.
I love you too, sis.
No, I mean like, I'm in love with you.
What was that?
No, I think, no. I know. I'm in love with you. Oh my god. That was really weird. Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. We can just go back to bed. I'm so sorry.
Wow, you're in love with me?
Oh, no, it's fine. Sorry, we really don't have to talk about it. We can just go back to bed.
Okay.
Do you remember second grade?
No, not really.
Well, I do. You had just moved to town like halfway through the year. And you came into our class, and the teacher, she wanted us to go around the room and introduce ourselves to get to know you. So we said our names and our favorite subject in school and what we like to do for fun. So I said my name is Paige, and my favorite subject in school was math, which like kill me because math, and that for fun I liked to draw. Do you remember what you said?
No.
You said your name was Julia, and that your favorite subject in school was writing because you loved to write in cursive, and that for fun you like to sing.
Really? I'm a terrible singer.
Well, you liked it then. And I always remembered that for some reason. Julia, cursive, and singing. And even though we didn't really have many classes together after that, and in middle school we didn't really talk, and we kind of only really just became friends again this year, I always remembered that. And I never knew why. So, I don't know if I've ever told you this, but my dad has this big record collection. And so I'd come home every day, and there would always be a record playing. And I used to hate it when I was little because I never liked his music. But one day we came home, and there's a song playing, and I asked my dad, I said, "What is it?" And he says, "It's the Beatles. It's a song called Julia." Do you know that song?
I think so.
I mean, it's kind of like, Julia, seashell eyes, windy smile, calls me, so I sing a song of love, Julia. Well, it always made me think of you. I know this might be really weird to hear, and I'm sorry for that, but I just had to say it.
It's okay. It's fine. You don't have to apologize for anything.
Can you just do me a favor?
Yeah, sure.
And not tell anybody any of that?
Sure. I just that was really sweet. I do love you, Julia. Paige. As a friend, I love you. Just as a friend. I don't like girls like that.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
Sorry.
I didn't think I liked girls like that either. Until you. Sorry. That was really dumb. We could just go back to bed.
Paige,
Yeah?
if the Beatles wrote a song called Paige, I'd sing it too.
Thanks.
Good night, Paige.
Good night, Julia.
Jasper and Madison has had boyfriends since we were 12. Although technically when we were in 2nd grade, she was talking about every day. And I think one time they technically kissed. But Madison has never gone 2 weeks without having a boyfriend. And it's not like she dates guys just to date guys. They're legit boyfriends. She's good at dating or something. I'm not my friend Madison. I'm me. And me is bad at dating. Or maybe I'm unlucky. Or both. Top 3 most awkward dates I've ever had. Starting with number 3, Ethan. It was sophomore year at homecoming dance. Now, I didn't actually go to homecoming dance because I didn't have a date. Madison went, of course, but luckily I have a group of friends who are just as helpless as I am. And so we got all dressed up, and then I wait for it. sitting had a genius idea to post a picture of us all dressed up in the bowling alley as if we were doing some sort of weird civil disobedience to the status quo. We weren't. We just didn't have dates. And so I made this point, and she had an even more brilliant idea to ask the guys living next to us to post to be our dates. The guy who just happened to be my date started talking to me after the picture was taken. So he posted the picture to social media. I was looking at it on my phone, and he said to me, "You should really study that picture." And me, stupid and naive me, said like an idiot, "Oh, I don't have your number. What is it?" And just like that, some weird stranger named Tyler got my phone number. But, I mean, as you would expect, we got to talking. Nothing of importance, by the way, but one thing led to another, and we decided we would go on a date at the movies. Now, I know the movies seem like a very simple date for two people that don't really know each other at all, but oh my god, it's not simple at all. My friend Madison and her boyfriend at the time came with us because my mom told me that I probably shouldn't go alone on a strange date with a weird guy I've never met before. Thanks, Mom. But even with other people there, it was still so awkward. Talking to Tyler, it was like talking to an old bowl of soup. I don't know if he likes the movie. I don't even know what the movie was at this point. Number 2 most awkward date I've ever had, Ethan. It was junior year. Ethan was a guy in our Spanish class. I thought he was a chance he was Hispanic. He wasn't, but anyways, I thought he was smart. I guess he was. We were in a group project together, and the other 2 people in the group project weren't really into the whole project thing. So me and Ethan ended up doing the whole project by ourselves, which wasn't a problem. I mean, I liked Ethan, and we both had the same work ethic, so we decided we'd meet up to get food and go over the project. Some point over the course of the meal, it had gradually transformed from being a school project to being movies. And at the time, I hadn't recognized the transition. After a while, we were just talking. It was a lot easier than the movie date because, well, I thought we were still doing a school project and not at a date, so. Then he had the idea to go for a walk. And he, still not picking up on the signal, said, "Sure!" We ended up walking to the park, sitting on a bench, and looking at the sunset over the river. As I said, I was kind of oblivious, but it was clearly becoming a romantic situation. There was a natural pause of conversation, and he made some witty comment that I laughed at, and then he said, "I like your laugh." And I said, matter of fact, "Thanks!" Again, still not picking up on his signals. I go back to looking at the sunset. He's still looking at me. He takes his hand, puts it on my fur cheek, turns my head, and we lock eyes. It's at this moment I come to several realizations. Realization number 1, this guy is gonna kiss me. Given all the other realizations I have, this one pretty much should have been the first. The second realization is that we've been on a date for pretty much this entire time, and I hadn't realized. Realization number 3 is that I've never kissed a boy before. The only dating experience I had was with old suit Tyler. And if I was going to kiss Ethan, I would have no idea what to do. But I didn't have much time to think about it in this short amount of time. The last realization I had, if not before all the other ones, was that I didn't know if I really wanted to kiss Ethan. I mean, I didn't even know if I really liked him like that. I liked that he spoke Spanish well. That was pretty much it. And here I was in the park, sitting next to some guy watching the sunset. I knew what was coming, and it still felt like it came so fast. And just like that, we kissed. It was okay, all things considered. The project got done. After I had some time to think about it, though, I realized I didn't like him like that. And so we never had another date. But I felt like I knew something. I knew that any situation I went into with a guy could lead to something I didn't expect. That I should expect the unexpected. Maybe that what they're thinking might be miles ahead of what I'm thinking. Which leads me to my number 1 most awkward date, Christian. Christian's friends with Madison's current boyfriend, Josh. After I told Madison about the date I had with Ethan, she His parents are super rich and never home. And Madison said it'd be no pressure since there'd be a lot of people there. So the four of us went together. I knew going into it that I should expect that it's a date so that I wouldn't be taken aback by it even happened. We got along fairly well. I mean, I was awkward as usual, but she was right. It was a lot easier with things going on. Everyone was drinking at the party, including Madison, Josh, and Christian. And I've never really drank before. I mean, I drank, I got alcohol, I sipped up. I never really had drank stuff. I never drank before. But I decided to have one drink. There was some punch at the party, and everyone was having some, and Madison said it was fruity, and I'd probably like it, and well, I guess you could technically call it fruity. It was still liquor, and mostly gross, so I really just sipped it. My ice melted, and it got a little easier to drink, but I never got another one. After a while, me and Christian were talking a lot. We ended up on a couch in the back of some room with not too many people in it. I remember his hand touching my knee at one point, and my brain immediately went, "Be prepared, this isn't." And it wasn't. He kissed me, and I was prepared, and I felt in control. And then I remember his hand moving from my knee up my thigh. It was gradual, but intentional. And I didn't want to outright say no, because I did like him, and it was going good up until that point, so I told him I had to go to the bathroom. And it's true, I did have to go to the bathroom, so I handed him my drink, and I went to the bathroom, and I looked in the mirror, I pulled myself up, and I said, I won't do anything but kiss, and I mean it. So I go back to Christian, and I grab my drink, and he motions for me to sit back on the couch. I said, we should really see what Madison and Josh are doing. And he said, I really just want to go back to the two of us. And I said, no, we should really see what Madison and Josh are doing. And he said something along the lines of, oh, come on, be fun. And that's the last thing I really remember before waking up. I remember being on the toilet. I didn't throw up, but I remember feeling like I had to. And I remember getting driven home by Josh, who apparently wasn't too drunk to drive, but I guess I wasn't in front of that decision. Madison was in the front with Josh, and Christian was in the back with me. And at one point, Madison asked Christian if I was okay, and all he said was, she's a lightweight. Then I remember being home, being a mess, and my mom berating me. The lecture continued the next day about how irresponsible I was to drink so much, and who drove me home, and all of that. And I said I only had one drink, that I don't even remember finishing the first drink before blacking out. And then she said that if I didn't drink that much and I wasn't drunk, then there must be something wrong with me, so we had to go to the doctor. And I refused. I said I felt fine. I must have forgotten that I drank so much. But I didn't forget. I knew that I only had one drink, that the ice melted all away, and I never got another one. It's one of the few clear memories I actually have of the night. It wasn't until days later I figured out that Christian put something in my drink while I was out of the bath. To this day, I remember I was physically fine, as far as I can tell, so I guess it could have been a lot worse. But I knew there was something. I was sure of it. So I stopped talking to Christian after that. I guess word got back to Madison, and she kept badgering me about why I finally stopped talking to him. So I told her. And you'll never believe what she said to me. Well, if you couldn't handle drinking, then maybe you shouldn't go out partying. So I stopped partying. And I stopped dating. I stopped a lot of things for a while, really.
2.
Hey,
Hi. Are you, waiting
to talk to Mr. Haynes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he running behind?
Yeah, it was the 2 p.m.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, then maybe I should come back. Do you know how long it'll be?
I don't know. Holly's in there right now with him. They're on some long thing. I don't really know.
Oh, okay.
You could sit here and wait if you want to.
Yeah, I don't want to miss too much of class. It's gonna take a while.
I figure I'm gonna have to get caught up on the work anyway. No difference between 20 minutes or 40, am I right?
I guess so.
Do you think anyone yearns to be an assistant principal?
What?
Do you think anyone yearns to be an assistant principal?
I don't think I understand the question.
Like, people yearn to be principal, obviously, or a teacher, I would assume.
I don't think anyone really yearns.
You don't think people yearn?
I mean, I don't know.
You don't yearn? Because I know I yearn.
Oh, okay.
What I'm trying to say is, do you think assistant principals are just principals who haven't quite gotten there yet?
I guess so.
Like, they're climbing up the ladder, doing the grind, but they haven't quite gotten there, or not to the top anyway.
Like a vice president?
Yes, exactly, like a vice president. No one yearns about being a vice president.
Okay, stop saying yearn.
No one dreams about one day being a vice president. It just doesn't happen. Vice presidents often just fail at being president and say, vice president's good enough, I guess.
Yeah.
Although I must say, being vice president is not that bad of a job. You're well respected, people have to call you Mr. Vice President.
Or Mrs. Vice President.
Or Mrs. Vice President, sure. You travel to many different places, make really vague statements, and all the stressful work is on someone else's plate. Unless, of course, the president dies, in which that would really suck.
Well, then in that case, at least you'll get to be president.
Yeah, but after the whole vice president thing, I'm sure they'll be pretty content with that. Do that for a few years, and then the big jump up? Nah. You know, I've really started to change my mind about this. I really do think people yearn to be vice president.
Oh.
And no, I'm telling you, I really do think people are starting to yearn to be vice president, and I'm thinking that people might yearn to be assistant principal too.
Well, there you go.
You know what, I'm going to talk to Mr. Haynes and ask him if he yearned to be an assistant principal.
I really rather you didn't. I wasn't planning on spending my entire afternoon in this office.
Okay, just kidding. That's if he ever finishes up with Holly.
Do you have any idea what they're talking about?
I mean, I have an idea
Yeah.
about the thing,
Yeah.
you know, but specifically, no.
Yeah.
Can I ask you something?
Okay.
If you don't want to answer, it's completely fine.
Sure.
What do you talk to Mr. Haynes about?
What do you mean?
Like, I assume he asks us the same questions. He just wants to check in and see if we need anything.
Yeah.
But I never really know what to say. I end up going on some tangent about something completely different, and I feel like I'm not helpful, or I'm like wasting time.
Well, I don't think he has to call us in here every week. I mean, if he doesn't want to, he doesn't have to.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. If you tell me we can talk about anything, like anything, then I'm just gonna take that and run with it, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But I feel like we just keep doing this dance, and I'm not giving a specific answer or something. I don't know.
I don't think there's really a specific answer. I think he's just trying to flex his sociology degree to look good.
What do you mean?
He's trying to look good. I don't think he wanted to be assistant principal. I think you're right. He wants to be in charge one day, and there are a lot of eyeballs on us, and he's, whatever, doing his experiments.
I never really thought about it like that.
I'm just sick of talking about it, or how everyone else wants to talk about it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
The front of the hall's really starting to get to me.
What, all the security stuff?
No, like, I get that, the metal detectors and the security guards, like, I don't really care. It's more that big banner on the wall.
Yeah.
Where, like, if you were coming from out of town, you would have no idea what it's doing there.
Secure your future.
It just looks like a weird school advertisement with a weird cop guy in the corner. How's that gonna help anyone?
You know, that doesn't bother me as much as the desks do.
The desks?
Yeah.
What desks are you talking about?
In our class.
he's not there anymore, and Rachel switched schools, but there are 17 people left in our AP Pre-Calc class, and there's 19 desks. And we all know who used to sit there. You can practically still smell it. And every day we walk into the same classroom and stare at those 2 empty desks on that one side of the room. I don't know. I just wish they'd take out the desks.
Yeah. There's nothing yet.
Well, refresh it again.
I just did.
Okay, not to be rude, but your computer is kind of trash, so it might take a while to load.
What time is it?
8.
On the dot?
Yes, on the dot.
And what time did Josh say?
What do you use, Helen?
Oh my god, shut up. Refresh it again.
What do you call him?
Mr. Feldstein?
Why?
Because that's his name? I don't...
So is Josh.
Do you really call him Josh to his face?
Yes, that's his name.
And he has no problem with that.
Hasn't said anything.
I do not want to hear anything more about the subject.
Can you all stop crushing up Mr. Feldstein and concentrate?
Well, why do we even need to concentrate? I'm just pressing a button over here.
Okay, well this is a very stressful time for me and I could do without a commentary. What time is it?
8:01.
Oh my god, he's late. What if something terrible happened?
Like what?
Josh is never on time.
That's so weird. Why do you...
Guys, I'm serious. What if something happened to the list? What if he needed change, but it was a terrible mistake and now he's regretting the whole thing? I don't know if that's a good or bad thing for me.
Oh, please, I'm sure you'll get Mimi no matter what.
You know, I'd be fine with either Mimi or Maureen. I mean, Daphne Marie Vega was nominated Tony for lead, while Adina Menzel was nominated for supporting, but at the end of the day, who does everyone remember? Adina Menzel or Daphne Marie Vega?
Adina Menzel, definitely.
Yeah, everyone knows Adina Menzel because she's in Frozen.
Excuse me, Adina Menzel was actually the OG Elphaba in Wicked far before she was in Frozen.
Adina Menzel was also in If Then and like so many other things in theater. You guys are so uncultured. Refresh it again.
Nope, nothing.
I can't believe he's late.
Maybe he's having trouble figuring out who to play all the guys.
I mean, I'm definitely one, obviously, but who's going to play the other ones?
Dylan's out with my daughter.
You're just saying that because he plays guitar.
Yeah, that's why he's getting Roger.
Ew, Mimi and Roger have to kiss. I just put all of that together.
Well, what about Collins?
Steve. Definitely.
There's no way.
Well, who else is there?
I could do it.
You're gonna be Mark. There's no doubt about that.
Also, TBH, your voice can like in no way hit the notes that he needs to hit.
Can so. Live in my house.
Oh my god, even I can hit lower than that.
Live in my house. It's about the same.
I'll be your shelter.
Shut up! None of you can sing that low. Here's what's obviously going to happen. Elijah is going to be Mark. That's obvious. That leaves Dylan with Roger, me with Maureen, Mimi. Yeah. I've decided I prefer the more distinguished role. That means Mia is Joanne and Steve is Collins.
And Maureen.
I mean, by default, I guess.
I'm fine with that.
What about me?
They'll probably give you one of the guy ones because there's so many girls and not enough guys.
Like Angel.
Or Betty. Well, yeah, I think they might turn into a girl.
Angel and Benny are the real toss-ups. Of course, this is the unofficial list until we see the freaking list. Refresh it again.
Nope, nothing.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Such a drama queen. Why don't we go around and see what everybody's favorite songs are?
Today's of inspiration, playing hooky, making something out of nothing.
I meant more just like saying such an obvious choice, Elijah.
Oh yeah, what's yours?
Every single day, I walk down the street. I hear people say, baby, so sweet.
At least do it right. I look before I leave. I make margins of discipline. I make this in my sleep, baby. That's it. The straw that breaks my back. I win unless you take me back, woman.
What is it about that?
It's up.
What's it say?
Elijah is Mark.
Yes.
Obviously.
Dylan is Roger.
Duh.
Steve is Con.
Really?
And Victoria is Joanne.
Really? Then who's Mimi?
Mimi. Mimi is Emma.
Mimi doesn't even sing that part. That's Roger's line.
Relax.
Oh my god, the show is ruined.
Well, at least you'll get to sing Take Me or Leave Me.
I thought I would at least get Maureen.
Josh was never going to get humor.
That's so creepy. Can you please stop saying
Oh
that?
my mind, I can't believe this. The show was ruined.
I think everything's going to be fine.
How is everything going to be fine? This is my last high school production. I'm what, fifth lead?
You could probably make an argument for fourth.
Or 6 if I'm being honest.
Mark, Roger, Mimi, Joanne.
I would put Angel and Collins before Joanne.
Mark, Roger, Mimi, Collins, Angel, Joanne.
I'd say at least Collins, Joanne, then Angel.
Yeah, 5th lead it is. Victoria, looks like you're right.
This is the worst day of my life.
Victoria.
No, this is just like the 2004 Tonys, where everyone thought that Tanya Pinkins was going to win at Best Actress in a Musical because Idina Menzel and Kristen Chenoweth were splitting the Wicked vote. But no, at the end of the day, Idina frickin' Menzel pulls it off.
Wait, are you Idina Menzel or Kristen Chenoweth?
I'm Tanya Pinkins.
This metaphor is really stretching its limits, huh? I'm sorry, Victoria. I didn't mean to take anything away from you. I just wanted to try out and see if I was any good.
Aw, well, you're not. No one's gonna show up. It's gonna be a disaster, and then an asteroid is gonna hit the planet, and we're all gonna be gone like the dinosaurs!
Could I just say something?
What?
Would that be okay? I just think if we all just listen to each other a little bit more, we can figure out this crazy little thing called life. You know, someday we're going to leave this high school as adults, our whole life ahead of us. And we're going to look back on this time based on the friends we've made and the love we share. So who cares who plays who? At the end of it all, will we even remember? Or will we remember the memories we remember as memories? It's time now to sing out, though the story never ends. It's time to celebrate a year in the life of friends.
I'll give you $500 to drop out right now.
Love.